So everyone is talking about the housing market crashing. They are blaming the interest rates. They are blaming inflation, but nobody is really talking about the silent killer that is actively stealing your generational wealth. It's the property taxes, stupid. Today we are unrigging the 2026 foreclosure spike, looking right here at your own backyard here in Bear County and showing you how to escape the trap. So we're going to look right at the real numbers. Just one moment. Let me pull that up for us right quick. We're going to look just at the real numbers to see where we are here, right here in Texas. So I apologize for that technical difficulty that I had earlier. I don't know what happened to my sound, but I got the sound working right now. So as I switch over to what I want to show y'all that's going on in Texas here, we're going to switch to this. Well, let's go here. Foreclosure hit highest level since 2020, but the experts say it's actually good news for home buyers. Say what? Now, some may say it is good news. Why? Because you may be able to go in and snatch a foreclosure. But then what happens to that individual that just happened to have lost their house? Would we say that that's fair now in this time in our? I think not. We're going to get into this article. So foreclosures are climbing to their highest level since 2020. But housing experts say home buyers shouldn't mistake the quick uptick for the start of another housing meltdown. Instead, the growing inventory could spell opportunity for bargain hunters looking to score homes at deep discounts. But what does that mean? That means that people are losing their homes. Where they're going, where they're going to go. They're going to become renters. But then there's some terrible news happening in the commercial market as well. We'll get into that soon enough. But it says that foreclosure listings made up 1.3% of all homes for sale in April 2026. That was the highest since 2020. So that's fast forward till now. Let's see. Oh, we don't want to take a deal. We don't want to subscribe. They let me see this earlier. We're going to skip that one and go straight here. I want to make sure that I'm sharing my screen so that you all are seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not sharing my screen. Here we go. There we go. Now, sharing my screen now. Okay, so what you see here on your screen, and I'm going to go ahead and maximize this, is the Texas foreclosure real live time foreclosures in Texas happening right now. These are all the properties that are on foreclosure right now in Texas, and they're set to go on auction between August and September. These are all the trustees, 359 and counting, 63 counties included in that 359 that they have, 40 counties included in 198 foreclosures that this agency Sales and Posting LLC has. So when we look at the lenders, we see here that Lakeview Loan Servicing has 37 counties reporting 96 foreclosures. These are trustees. These are going to auction. These may be on the courthouse steps. I've seen these guys, auction.com, at the courthouse steps in Bexar County. So I did this for us. I went here, share this screen instead. Here is your August 2026 mortgage tax foreclosure list. And you see here the type of foreclosure, not just the taxes. These are mortgages. You see here, you see these zip codes, 78252, 78251. Any of these zip codes look familiar? 78253, 78254. We have 8 pages of foreclosures in Bexar County, and it looks like this is at least 15 per page. Okay, that's just here in Bexar County so far for August. Any of these zip codes look familiar? 78249, 78245. What's going on in 78245? That's over there off of 410 and Morbach. Yeah. Heritage area. 78245. Foreclosure. 78244. 78242, not too many. 78239. But this is what we have right here in Bexar County, and I'm showing you real time. So here's where you can go. Cheat code, cheat code, cheat code. Here's where you can go to find your Bexar County report. Okay, right here. You go here and you look for what you need right here on this site. This is San Antonio Report.org for Bexar County. So this is where I get all of my news regarding what's going on here and around San Antonio and Bexar County. So Bexar County is saying that they're trying to avoid raising your county taxes. Let's give them a round of applause. But let's dig in deeper on how they plan to do it. Just want to get your opinion. It says here that unlike the city of San Antonio and other municipalities which are calling for big tax hikes to bridge the gap concerning their lack of receiving property taxes to meet their expensive budgets, the county leaders say that they expect to keep their tax rates the same and avoid major cuts to services. County leaders say they're able to do that because they put away money during the years when the property values were going up, and we use borrowed money for more projects when interest rates were low. So let's compare that to what's going on in the city of San Antonio. I want you all to watch this video here.
If you're a San Antonio homeowner, you could find yourself paying more in property taxes next year for the first time in more than 3 decades. City staff talked to council last week about its options to address a growing budget problem. Staff are projecting a $157 million deficit by 2028, potentially growing to more than $260 million by 2031 if nothing changes.
Just generally, agnostically, our expenses are growing faster than revenues.
Now, staff are recommending a property tax increase that would cost the average homeowner about $81 more each year, but several leaders are skeptical.
Unacceptable.
We're not supportive of the tax increase.
It's hard to commit here to supporting a property tax increase when we've just really done a numbers exercise.
Staff say that rejecting a tax hike could mean major department and program cuts and more than 130 city employees losing their jobs in order to balance the budget.
They are going to be fired. Some of them are the only people in their household with an income.
Now, city staff is taking that feedback provided by council last week and will be continuing to fine-tune its recommendations this summer before presenting a proposed budget for 2027 on August 13th. Council has until the end of September to approve its budget, as well as any possible property tax rate increases. For more on this story, head over to KENS5.com.
So there you have that. And so we are going to take that how you can. I mean, they're the ones that ultimately will have the decision. They're the ones that will ultimately make the decision whether or not they're going to increase the property taxes. So I will definitely say that we have some decisions to make if you're sitting in the city. I definitely think that you should go and participate in the local city town hall meetings. If they're going to be discussing property tax increases, let your voice be heard. Do you care that if they do not increase your property taxes, that some may lose their jobs, which may add to the growing foreclosure problem? We're just connecting the dots and unrigging the game. But we always here on Real Estate Unrigged give you the cheat codes and also give you some solutions. This is not all about just all doom and gloom. We have to report on what's going on and give you lucrative solutions that can benefit you and your family as you begin to try to build generational wealth through real estate. So I'm going to give you that cheat code right after this commercial break.
Welcome to this video tour of a charming, modern home. Let's take a closer look at what this property has to offer. The living area is beautifully staged, showing you the full potential of this comfortable space. Here is the same living area, providing an open canvas for your personal design ideas. Moving into the kitchen and dining area, we see a warm and inviting layout perfect for everyday living. This view shows the kitchen's functional space, with an island that offers extra room for meal preparation. From this angle, you can see how the kitchen seamlessly connects to the rest of the open floor plan. This bathroom features clean, modern finishes designed for both style and utility. Here is another perspective of the bathroom, highlighting its efficient use of space. The primary bedroom is a peaceful retreat, fully furnished to showcase how you can maximize comfort. Here is the primary bedroom unfurnished, giving you a clear view of the layout and natural light. A look at the additional bedroom space, offering plenty of room for family or guests. Staging really brings the bedroom to life, as seen in this inviting, finished version of the space. Stepping outside, you get a sense of the home's exterior and the surrounding property. With enhanced landscaping, the outdoor area provides a beautiful and welcoming approach to the home. Finally, this view shows the natural beauty of the surrounding land, completing our tour of this property. Thank you for joining us for this video tour. We hope you enjoyed seeing the natural charm of this landscape.
Well, thank you so much for watching that commercial break. So this is what we have here out there at Oaks at Waterwood, 4938 Last Chance in Elmendorf. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1.5 acres. 1.5 acre. Porch model, double wide home. List price $225,000. Coming to you by way of Homes to Go and EXP Realty. So if you want to take a private tour or have a private tour of this home, please contact me, Tamara Singleton, at 210-364-9899 or text WEALTH to 210-364-9899. And now let's go ahead and get back to our podcast, if we will. Thank you for that. Okay, so we want a solution. There was just your solution. I just showed you the solution. The solution is the Southside solution. Whether you agree with me about the city council's move to raise city taxes or not, I say that the best decision that you can make for you and your family is to reduce your tax burden regardless. And how do you do that? You move out to the county. So if you own your home in San Antonio, in the city limits, brace yourself. Brace yourself because the city could very well increase the property taxes. Currently sitting at 2.5 to 2.9%. They're thinking about going up to, I believe, 3.3%. So, think about that when you're considering that next vacation for 2027. How that couple of, they're estimated $90,000. Well, you know what? Yeah, well, they estimated $90 per month more. So you do the math. You do the math. So back to the Southside cheat code solution. I constantly tell you all to stop playing their game. You don't have to just sit inside the city limits and let the local government tax you out of your legacy. The Southside solution is your cheat code by moving just outside the city limits, just outside the city lines, just like at the Oaks or Waterwood, like I just showed you out there in Ammendorf, you drop your city taxes. You buy land and home, you buy land home, you buy land and home package deal. You lock in a modern manufactured home on a permanent foundation and you secure your equity without the massive traditional builder markups or the city tax squeeze. So we protect the asset and we honor the home. Simple. Generational wealth building. So don't wait until the county sends you a tax delinquency notice because the taxes have gone up. Your income has not gone up. You cannot make that tax burden. So you have to be proactive. If you are ready to unrig your real estate portfolio, lower your tax burden, and build true generational wealth, because you're probably sitting on some equity, I need you to text the word strategy to 210-364-9899. Thank you for tuning in to Real Estate Unrigged. If you have not subscribed, please do so right now. Like and share this video if you found this information helpful. I'll see you back here next Wednesday at 6 p.m. for another episode of Real Estate Unrigged. I am Tamara Singleton, aka T Sing Wealth Builder. Follow me on social media at T Sing Wealth Builder. Let's talk real estate. Let's go, San Antonio.